Sorry to worry you there. Aren't you a kind one? My wounds just hurt a little, but I shall be all right. We must make haste for Hourne. I need to inform them of the Realm Scourge.
Her chocobo is way too fast!
Good grief. I have told her more than enough times that she should not run on ahead of us. Let us keep moving.
Right beside you!
An heir to the throne of Hourne? What in heavens are you talking about?
Venera recently gave birth.
To my older brother's child, I take it?
Yes, Your Highness.
And what proof is there that this is indeed my brother's offspring?
Well, there is none. After vanishing from Hourne Castle, Venera had been living deep in the woods where nobody dares to tread.
Until the Arms Dealers Guild discovered her, I take it?
Correct.
What are your conditions, then?
Conditions, Your Highness?
Do not play the fool.
I asked for no reward. I simply cannot stand by and watch a newborn baby be used as a tool in a political tug-of-war.
So the headsman of the guild, Garvel, intends to use Venera's child as a means to insinuate himself into Hourne.
There is more to it. He plans to assassinate you, Queen Machérie.
I see. So the guild is planning to take over Hourne entirely, then. But why would you tell me all of this?
Garvel and I, as well as Venera, are all people of Yizog.
Yes, I vaguely sensed that. But these circumstances... Surely they present a golden opportunity for the people of Yizog to finally free themselves from the unfounded prejudice you suffer?
Unfounded prejudice. It is kind of you to call it so, Your Highness.
I am merely stating the truth. Such bigotry achieves nothing good. I have naught but appreciation for Venera.
Appreciation, Your Highness?
When my dear brother Dario passed away, he did so with a tranquil expression on his face. It was thanks to Venera that he was able to burn with life before his final moments.
I have only been able to call my life my own thanks to Garvel. But no longer can I be party to his actions. Our long history of persecution will never be erased. However, I have come to realize that there is no future in returning hate with more hate. So I chose to leave.
Where is the child now? With Venera, I hope.
Yes, Your Highness. Her name is Daria. After escaping capture in the forest, they were last seen heading for the former lands of Lycaros.
Daria, you say? Very well. I shall organize a search party and dispatch them to the old Lycaros region.
That is a relief.
And what do you intend to do from here on out? I doubt you shall be welcome back at the Sanctum anymore.
I have not decided anything yet.
I see. Then you may sojourn here in Hourne as our guest.
Are you sure, Your Highness?
Yes, but for the time being, I must ask you to endure this cell. It may take a brief while for people to trust you enough for us to let you roam freely.
I am fine with that.
If we succeed in taking Daria into our protection, no one shall have cause to doubt you then.
I hear Nitor has been deployed.
You hear of things quickly. Venera has given birth to my brother's child, at least according to information gained from a man called Eldrick.
Lord Dario's child? Eldrick. Is he not a member of the Arms Dealers Guild?
I am aware. However, he claims he can no longer be party to Garvel's actions. It appears as if Garvel is after my brother's daughter, Daria.
But surely it is possible this is just...
Yes, this could all be a trick. I understand your concerns, and I am sorry to burden you.
It is no burden.
Of course, there is the possibility this child called Daria might not even exist. However, I cannot disregard it outright.
Yes, we could never do that.
But if this is indeed a trap, well...
You do not have to worry about Adelard and his men, nor do you need fear for Hourne Castle. Leave it to my division, Solidus. We shall ward off any foe who strikes at Hourne.
You have my trust as always. I shall be counting on you. I am having Eldrick confined to a prison cell until we can find Daria and place her under our protection. Daria.
Your Highness?
I can only pray she is safe and well.
Might this affect the plans to unify Hourne and Leonis?
Forgive me, Engelbert. After all you did, taking the initiative in encouraging me to wed Mont. But have no fear. No matter what transpires, I have no intention to go back on my word. You all paved the way for me, so I intend to hold dear that path as I walk it.
My queen.
Adelard, we are counting on you.
What is it?
Garvel and some soldiers from the guild have been sighted up ahead.
This gives credence to that Eldrick fellow's claims. How many do they number?
There appear to be around 10 guild soldiers under Garvel's immediate command. But there is no guarantee that is the lot of them.
Better to play it safe. If Garvel is being wary of any eyes on his movements, then he is unlikely to reveal his full hand just yet. Continue to observe their movements.
As you command.
All right, men! Forward march!
What is it, Hildra? Are we being followed or something? I
sensed a faint presence there for a second. However, it appears to have passed.
Perhaps you just imagined it.
One can only hope so. Still, we must be as sure can be.
You're right. It would be disastrous if Lady Helena's whereabouts were to be discovered.
Yes. All the hard work we have been doing till now would be brought to naught.
Overhead!
So you were that presence I sensed before.
Let's make quick work of these beasties and hurry on back to Lady Helena.
Let us indeed.
They have arrived. This seems to be everyone. I am glad you all made it back safely. Without further ado, let me hear your reports.
Rafal and I have been conducting surveillance in Wazette.
Originally, we only intended to spy on any forces that might oppose Lady Glaciella. But...
Did something happen? A gigantic monster suddenly appeared.
My goodness.
Lady Rosaluna and Lady Glaciella stood together to ward the monstrosity off.
And even Gilgamesh and Lord Sterne arrived to join the battle.
Sterne?
Surely that strong a force could defeat anything they face.
You mean they could not best it?
They were able to prevent it from harming the populace. But as for the gigantic menace itself...
It seems to have slipped away, for now.
So, you do not know where it is hiding?
Nobody does.
A monster so terrible that it could withstand an onslaught from such an array of warriors.
The thing was last sighted near the Great River on the west side of Wazette.
So it could reappear in Wazette, or pass through the former lands of Fennis and into Hourne. Another vexing problem for us all by the sounds of it. Thank you for that, Eliza and Rafal. Who is next?
Luelle and I have been keeping an eye on Garvel, the headsman of the Arms Dealers Guild.
Garvel left the Sanctum's headquarters and headed west towards the old Lycaros region. The old Lycaros region? What would take him there?
He seems to be pursuing Venera.
Venera? Wasn't she the one who was married off to Prince Dario of Hourne? That's right! They claim she was Moraga's daughter, but it seems to have been a ruse.
Well, it seems Venera was expecting and recently gave birth to Prince Dario's child. And now Garvel is scheming to get his hands on that child.
If that child is indeed Prince Dario's, then it would make them first in line to Hourne's throne.
I don't think he'll try to use that poor baby to rule over Hourne, do you?
It is not beyond the realm of possibility.
Will they be okay? Venera could be in danger at this very moment.
You need not worry too much about that.
Hourne has dispatched their 2nd Division, Nitor, to ensure Venera is safeguarded.
That's a relief, then.
Lastly, we have Silma's and my report. The two of us have been surveilling Hindler.
As you know, Oberon turned on Jaden and stole his ring.
Oberon has since then been making preparations for a war to unite all of Ardra under him. That means Oberon has 2 of the rings now, correct?
Yes, that's right.
So, where do you think Hindler will hit first to start its campaign to unify Ardra?
Ovis, I would surmise.
Heindler has seized Rundal Castle and currently stations their forces there. If they can take Ovis as well, then the whole north and northwest regions of Ardra shall be under their control.
I see. That explains why it will likely be Ovis then.
If Ovis falls, it's safe to assume they'll set their sights on Hourne next. For that reason also, King Mont has decided to lead Leonis' army out to defend Ovis.
What of Hourne's forces? Will Leonis' army be enough to protect Ovis?
As long as no one knows what the Sanctum is up to, they can't afford to leave Hourne lightly protected.
That may be true, but it's still foolhardy. They're up against Heindler, remember?
Then that is where I wish you to lend your assistance.
Our assistance, Your Highness?
Aliza, Rafal, and I shall remain here and continue to monitor the Sanctum. I would like the rest of you to head immediately to Ovis and join up with Mont's forces. I trust no one has any objections.
Not at all.
I'll do my best!
We shall put our talents to good use.
We'll show them that Leonis is still in the game.
Leave it to us, Your Highness.
Thank you all. Let us take to our tasks then.
What's the matter there?
Please, you have to help my sister!
Sister? Why, isn't that Lady Glaciella?
Apologies, but it seems my lady has overreached herself in her rush to arrive here.
Understood. We shall have her carried into the castle at once.
Oh, Glaciella! Machérie. Whatever happened to you? You're wounded all over. Are these from your battle with Rosaluna? I have left Wizette in Rosaluna's care, actually. What transpired between you two? It may be hard to believe, but... A great monstrosity suddenly appeared in Wizette? Yes, and what's worse, we could not defeat it, even with the aid of Gilgamesh, Sterne, and many others. It must be one gigantic monster indeed. The Realm Scourge, as it seems to be called, disappeared just as suddenly as it arrived. But it will be back, I am sure. Some place or another in Ardra. I would like nothing more than to form a search party for this Realm Scourge and lead it myself, but... I am in no condition to do that. Machérie, do you mean what I think you mean? Yes. Though I feel embarrassed to tell you face to face for some reason. Why, congratulations, Machérie. Thank you, Glaciella. Glaciella? Where are you off to? I need to inform Mont of the Realm Scourge. There is no wisdom in rushing. You should get some rest and allow your wounds to heal first. Besides, Mont is currently in Ovis. He means to wage war with Heindler? Yes, but... Then that is all the more reason I must rush there immediately. According to Gilgamesh, the Realm Scourge has a strong reaction when it senses departing souls. If a large-scale battle were to break out, then there is a high chance that the Realm Scourge will be drawn there. We can dispatch messengers to inform Mont about this in your stead. No. He will never understand the full danger unless he hears it from someone who has directly faced that terrible creature. I am so sorry, Glaciella. You seem to always be burdened with so much. If only What are you talking about, Machérie? You have things that only you are able to deal with too. Such is the path you now tread. Then please, take care of yourself. There's no need for worry. I have Cayenne and Kadia by my side. Ketone!
Here, my lady.
I fear for Glaciella. Please follow her on her journey to Ovis.
As you command.
This Realm Scourge. What kind of monstrosity could it be?
What's wrong?
Isn't it obvious? It has to be the enemy.
Quiet, you two.
The voices of the stars are tumultuous. I can barely make out their words. What is it they are trying to tell me?
Fortunately, it looks as though our opponent has not sensed our presence yet.
Shall we go around? Or just hit them head on?
It would be nice to know what we're up against first, of course.
They're from Heindler.
Heindler? So they've managed to send their troops this far already?
There doesn't appear to be more than 10 or so.
Then let's just ambush them and wrap this up.
That might be the wisest way to deal with them. Ramada, go inform the troops trailing behind us. Tell them we are about to engage Heindler's forces, and that we shall hit them hard and fast.
As you command, Your Majesty.
Are the rest of you ready?
I always am.
Awaiting your order.
Right then. Charge!
Damn it! So Leonis was already on the move.
Leave them to us! You go report this to King Oberon!
Understood.
One of them is escaping!
That's bad. We had better go after him.
Over my dead body!
Hey! Out of the way!
Are you all right?
Yep.
We're fine.
But one of their soldiers managed to get away!
I see.
We're sorry.
If only I was more careful.
It's not your fault. Our opponent was just too strong.
There is no use crying over spilt milk. I do not hold any of you responsible.
But what are Heinler's forces doing in a place like this?
They were probably placed here as lookouts for any reinforcements heading to Ovis from Hourne or Leonis.
That means Heinler now knows Leonis has entered the fray.
Heinler will probably hit us with all they've got now.
Well, there's no going back. We had better make haste to Ovis Castle. Could it be? Am I dreaming?
King Mont has come yet again to Ovis in our time of need!
We have no words to express our gratitude for you bringing your forces here, both in the previous great battle and on this day.
Please allow us to express our deepest thanks on behalf of the people of Ovis.
There is no need for thanks. This is no longer a matter of one kingdom or another. This is a battle for the stability of all Ardra, one which cannot be avoided. Be that as it may, Heinler has crushed Rundal, and will come in strong on that momentum.
To make matters worse, Jaden's ring has fallen into Oberon's hands.
We would not have the slightest chance of winning if we were to face them head-on.
Do you have a stratagem in mind?
The outlandish strategies we utilized in the past will be unlikely to work against Heinler. Therefore, I suggest we stop Heinler in their tracks by laying out multiple lines of defense.
What use would multiple lines of defense serve?
If Heinler were to focus their entire force on any one of these lines, then they would easily penetrate it. That, however, is part of our plan.
And what plan is that?
We may be overmatched in military might, but taking down Oberon will bring this war to a halt.
And if we want to force him into single combat, chaos on the battlefield is going to be the key to our strategy.
So you fully anticipate our lines of defense will be broken through?
After which we reorganize in order to attack them from behind as well, in a type of pincer move.
Exactly.
In short, we disperse Heinler's fighting power by making them fight on all sides.
Would that actually work, though? Please do not misunderstand. I do not mean to voice criticism. We just need to think of what might happen if we fail to defeat Oberon.
We could never face Queen Machérie if anything were to happen to you, King Mont.
Thank you, but you need not worry about me. Even though we are using a pincer move, we shall not go charging in with the intention of an honorable death. The idea is to disperse the enemy's fighting power, and if we fail to accomplish that, then we shall immediately retreat to fight another day. Moreover, even if we do not defeat Oberon, our strategy will not have failed.
Then there is another phase to your plan?
We were just handed some promising reinforcements.
Reinforcements?
We received a report from our shinobi but moments ago. We will be joined by Lumen, a division of mages that were the pride of Leonis. As I said, we shall bait Heinler's forces into conflict by building 3 lines of defense. However, these are not meant to stop Heinler's army from advancing. I want you to remember that these are intended to be broken through. We want them to discount Leonis' strength and attempt to penetrate our last line of defense. And that is when the other defense forces they thought they had broken through will launch a surprise attack on them from behind, all at once. Of course, this is just a ploy to disperse the enemy's fighting power by making them battle on all sides. Therefore, if the enemy counterattacks you, allow yourselves to be pushed back, little by little. In this way, once the enemy's focus is detracted from the front, I shall summon forth visions to break through their lines. Then, I shall challenge Oberon to single combat. That said, it's likely our battle with Oberon shall test us in ways we cannot expect. That is where our reinforcement shall come into play. Lumen, our division of mages, shall provide support by attacking from afar. That is enough of a recapitulation of our strategy. Now to assign commanders to each line of defense. Lilith shall be in charge of the first line.
Leave it to me, my king.
Camillo shall command the second line of defense.
Huh? Me?
Pipe down! You make us look bad.
It seems Mont has finally acknowledged my superior abilities. Consider it done. I shall put an end to that Oberon guy before he can break through my line.
You utter lackwit. Did you not even listen to the whole strategy explanation? Our role is to allow Oberon's forces through so we can perform a pincer maneuver on them.
Quiet, you! I was just trying to show how pumped I am, okay?
I have high expectations for you. And heading the third line of defense is Ramada. Everyone, move out!
Just my luck that we'd be placed on the frontmost line. This is the most exhausting position on the whole damn battlefield. This kind of thing is pretty tough going for a guy my age.
Enough of your grumbling. Try to consider our deployment to the front lines as a sign of the high hopes they have for us.
Oh, to be as young as you again. To shine, still full of aspirations. For starters, we former members of the old Lycaros army know hardly anything about Heinler.
Oh, really?
Oberon was the most pathetic princeling back when he was held hostage. From our perspective, his was just a small, insignificant kingdom under the protection of Rundal.
And now, here they are.
To think that Oberon would betray Jaden and make off with his ring. Well, it's still so hard to believe.
You know, this probably means the enemy is convinced you know more than you actually do.
Oh.
I bet that's why King Mont has great expectations for us.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. But either way, it's not so bad having your leader put his trust in you.
How about it then? Shall we give them hell before we give them ground?
Yeah, let's earn our keep, and then some.
don't you think our line is looking a bit undermanned?
What makes you say that?
I mean, besides you and me, I don't see anyone else with much talent at all. Oh, I get it.
What do you get, exactly?
Mont contrived this so I wouldn't be able to show off my elite skills. Or just maybe he's hoping that this way I get killed in battle. That cunning little devil, why, I'm on to him.
Or maybe this way, you have more of a chance to stand out as you notch up meritorious deeds.
I guess that is one way to look at it. Alright then, I'll just have to show him what I've really got. Oberon, you jerk. Don't go running to Mommy when you see the new and improved Camilo.
We're sorry about this, Miss Ramada.
About what, pray tell?
It feels like you were assigned to babysit us.
We're sure you could have achieved way more on the front line than back here with us.
Are the three of you still unaware of your own prowess?
Our own... prowess?
What are you talking about?
Why, you showed remarkable growth during the previous great battle.
We did?
There is no need to be modest. Think about it. We took on the combined forces of Heindler and Rundal, and proved ourselves an even match for them. Moreover,
I guess Rundal's commander Raldor praised us as well, didn't he?
It felt really good at the time, but thinking level-headed about it now, we've still got a long way to go.
That is proof you possess the desire to improve, and aim for new heights.
Huh?
There are those who, when praised, are driven to greater heights by their pride. Take Camilo, for instance. But there are also those, like you three, who think they still have room for improvement and continue to strive to better themselves.
I'm not sure if you call what we do striving.
If anything, it feels more like we're just doing everything we can to make sure we don't hold everyone else back.
That is good enough motivation. However, is it not about time you each developed a little self-confidence? Confidence is what nurtures the desire to keep striving higher.
I guess you're right. So long as we don't let it go too much to our heads.
I'll strive to have confidence, then.
That's the spirit. Your abilities shall prove effective against Heindler. Even the stars say so.
A report, Your Highness. The unit we had lying in wait by the border of Ovis and Hourne has come under attack.
By whom?
Leonis, my liege.
There is no daunting that Mont. So, he has come to lend a hand in defending Ovis Castle? How are our own preparations?
Almost complete, Your Highness.
Very well. What is that commotion? Shalza.
It has been far too long, hasn't it, Oberon?
What brings you here?
Why, I missed you. Do I need a better reason to come see you, my dear?